And I don't know why some people don't believe in karma, but karma is real. I mean, the energy you put out in the universe is going to come back to you. I learned this a long time ago from a little turtle, and you're like, a little turtle? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but listen to the end of the story, man. This is a crazy story, but this is how I learned about karma from a little turtle. Yeah, so this happened back in the day when I was a youngster. I don't know, I must have been like 10 years old. That's why I say I learned my lesson about karma way back in the day. So we was at my cousin's house out in the country, and we was just chilling, and we was out playing out in the woods and joining on each other, talking about each other clothes. Like, hey man, look at them cheap shoes you got on, stuff like that. You know what kids do. Then challenge each other to racing and climbing trees and stuff like that. You know, little kids stuff. And that's when I spotted a little turtle. I was like, man, this turtle is cute, man. I'm gonna take this turtle home. I got me a pet turtle. And then my cousin, even though he was the same age as me, he was a little wiser than me in this situation. Because he was like, man, listen, that turtle's already home. That turtle don't need no home, man. Don't mess with that little turtle. But at the time, I wasn't trying to hear all that. I snatched up that little turtle and got to running like, I got me a turtle. Next thing I know, I was running into some dirt. I was like, yo, what is this? But it wasn't actually dirt. I realized that I ran into the big pile of dirt I ran in was actually a big giant ants mound. And it seemed like as soon as I realized that at the same time, the general and the ants must have said, okay, now let's get them. Needless to say, I put that little turtle down real quickly. It's like the whole animal kingdom had suddenly wanted to put war on me. And it's like, man, I have a way more problems to worry about than a little turtle right now. So there I was just slapping at the ants. Oh Lord, help me. Flap, 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 flap. Just slapping at the ants. And then I started thinking in my mind, hey, what if I roll on the ground? Then I looked over and I seen the pond. And I was like, what if I jump in the pond? But at the same time, I think my body just took over because both things happened at the same time. While I'm struggling to get my clothes off, I fall onto the ground, rolling on the ground, end up rolling into the pond. Now I have to say, rolling into the pond did bring some relief at first because at least the biting and all that bad itching and stuff was tamped down by the water. And then I had to realize, man, I still got on my clothes. Now my clothes all dirty and muddy and junk like that. And then I looked over and I saw a big turtle. It's not one of them little small turtles. It's like one of those big alligator-headed turtles I was talking about. I'm like, oh, heck nah. And the turtle's just looking at me like he knew something. Like, oh, yeah, you like to play with little turtles, huh? Oh, yeah, let's play. Come on, let's dance. Let's get it. Well, needless to say, I knew it was time to skedaddle up out of that situation, man. Man, I was running so fast, man. I was running on top of water getting up out of there. So that's why I say, yo, karma is real, man. Whether you believe in it or not, it's gonna come back to you at the end. So try to put positive vibes out in the universe and positive energy.